Okay, ready for Alphonso.
Hi, thank you for having us. Really delighted to be here. Alphonso, in a very brief sentence, is an ad network that enables targeting of ads on mobile from the context of television. Um, one slide to motivate the problem and tell how we watch TV is completely different. We have these iPads with us. And this is what Alfonso does. If you're watching TV or if you've recently watched TV, Alfonso knows about that and brings the ads to your mobile apps, which are related to the TV content you've watched or the TV ads you've watched. So instead of showing more slides, I'm going to switch over to the demo. Miles, can I have the Elmo live? And I'll show a few different examples of how this works. Since we do not have live TV in the room, what I'm going to do is stimulate it by running a clip on my computer. Yeah, I'll fiddle around with them. So these are the ads they're running on your TV. And as that happens, these devices here, you will see start showing up ads related to those TV ads. Upside down so I can turn it around. So this is a full screen ad that shows up on your iPad. And if you were, say, on a device where you were seeing banner ads, you would start seeing banner ads which are related to the TV ad that's running right now. And as this ad rolls into something else, you will see a different ad unit. So some of these ads are then tweetable. Right from here, you can make the ad tweetable. So essentially what's happening here is these apps have Alphonso SDK in them. And what that allows us to do is bring the context of television onto these banner ads, these full screen interstitials. Going back to, so can you see? I'm not sure if I'm able to do a good job of Elmo here, but here it changed into another ad unit, and you tied this TV ad to a mobile ad, and now you're able to jump into the mobile optimized website for that brand and explore further. Whole bunch of really interesting things come up. Happy to talk about it in Q&A. Briefly wanted to talk about a special offer we have for SF New Tech developers. So I would like to go back to this computer. So since we are an ad network, we want to have more people using our SDK. So we are offering a $500 credit for anyone who is using our SDK and releases an app on the App Store. In addition to $500, you'll obviously make money because you are going to get better ad dollars flowing to your app. If anybody's interested, we are at info@alfonso.tv, and SF New Tech is the subject line. So with that, that's my brief demo. If we want to jump into Q&A, we can jump into that. Or happy to show some more screens here if that is something people want to see.
Let me jump in. Can we start from the beginning?
Sure, absolutely. So real quick, again, from the beginning, Alphonso is an ad network, enables the context of TV to be brought into the mobile apps ads. And as an app developer, if you have an app out there, you're already using a whole bunch of different monetization SDKs, AdMob, Flurry, Mopub. Alphonso is one more of those, except that we bring brand dollars, we bring higher value ads to the apps that we are part of.
Are you using ACR to identify the ads on TV, or are you using something else?
Sorry, who's this? Can I have your name as well?
My name is James Tizer.
Hi, James. Yes, so this is an ACR technology, although that's not how we describe ourselves. But behind the hood, that's what it is. It's got complete context of television content as well as television ads built into an ACR library that is really tiny, so it can be fitted into a mobile app as an SDK. That's part of the Alphonso SDK.
So you're not identifying all ads, just companies that sign up for your service?
Great question. So just for the room to sort of catch up and be along with us, ACR means automatic content recognition. It's a technology to determine what content is playing around a user using either audio signal or video signal or some other signals. So we actually do all the TV ads. We have proprietary technology to understand essentially pretty much what is running on TV. Since you're technical and your question is very technical, the answer is looking at TV content 24/7 at scale, classifying content into TV content, shows, ads, and then looking into ad metadata, and then building a complete set of ad metadata. So you know not only is it a BMW ad, it's a BMW Series 3 ad, and by the way, they're also running a hash drive now Twitter ad campaign. All of that is part of Alphonso's index. Great question.
I'm back here with the microphone, so raise your hand high. I will find you.
Hello, my name is Philip.
Hi.
I have a question around how does it affect like battery consumption, doing all the analysis of the ads and talking to your service?
That's a very, very, very good question. Alphonso as an SDK has been optimized for battery life. It has been tested by a bunch of OEMs as well. How do we do it is kind of a longer story. There are a bunch of common sense ideas and there are a bunch of patentable stuff that we have sort of invested our time in. But as a benchmark of something else that also drains battery, current Alphonso performance running 24/7 is about as bad or as good as location-based services. So it's not terrible, but yeah, it's not. These things are getting better very quickly as device batteries improve and low-powered microphones are introduced and things of that nature.
My name is Sasha. So the last time I checked, people hate ads, right? So not only do we have ads on TV, but also on our iPad. So instead of checking email from Outlook or browsing Facebook, we're going to see more ads. How does it work?
That's a great question. So what Alphonso doesn't do is, throw popping dialog boxes at you or pop unders and stuff like that. What Alphonso does is, if there is an app that you're using which is ad-supported, and you've chosen to use an ad-supported app and not paid for it, so the app developer makes money by showing ads. Instead of those ads being completely untargeted, so every time you go to the app, you see a Kindle ad or a download the Google Maps ad or yet another Zynga Games ad, what Alphonso does is now starts bringing in the context of your television content consumption, your TV ad exposure, enabling brands to reach you there. So the same ads that you were seeing will continue to be the case, that they're in the same space, except the units will be different. So instead of you seeing a download Google Maps ad, you might see an ad about a car that's relevant to the demographics you are in. It's relevant to your taste. So no new ad units introduced, fits in with existing mobile ad units. And that was why I was trying to show a banner ad on some of these devices. It just literally fits in with where an ad mob ad would sit in otherwise. Good question.
Francois, at the So I had a question. I didn't really carefully listen to the technology, but what is the geography on which it could be deployed?
That's a great question. Alphonso is still an early stage company in the sense of our scale. So we are currently available in the US market only. We do have plans to expand beyond US into certain countries in Europe, probably late 2014 or early 2015.
Hi, this is Wouter here. I have two questions for you. One is on the supply side strategy. For your solution, you need significant scale to work, right? And I work with mobile ad serving companies every day in, day out. To get to that scale, do you consider server-side implementations on existing ad serving platforms?
That's a great question again. So yes, we are actively working with and talking to people who have server-side needs, as in a very simple time syncing of TV ads and giving that information. So do a synced ad on digital. We have the ability to do that. We are talking to a few people. Having said that, our scale on mobile is growing very well. We already have some brands spending money with us, and we have some very interesting apps that we have been working with. But supply side, continue to try and grow it and dominate the world that way.
So if you flip it around, then on the sales side, are you going at what kind of ad dollars are you after? You mentioned brand spend. Are you
That's
getting
right.
it from TV dollars, digital
That's
dollars?
exactly right. So that's a great question. So yes, we are working with agencies who are on the TV ad budget side. And so essentially, Alphonso ad, generally speaking, is a complement to a TV ad unit. Budget comes from the TV ad budget.
Got it. Okay, thank you.
Thank
right.
you. Very, very interesting questions. Thank you very much for asking them.
Excellent. Alonso. Thank you, sir. Nice work.
Do remember that we have a $500 offer for anyone. If you have friends who are launching some apps or who already have apps in the marketplace, all they need to do is email us with SF New Tech, and they'll get a $500 credit and get their app off, and they can use it for app distribution or marketing or whatever they like to do.
Very cool. Thank you. All right. Thank you.